Hello, Barry Anderson from Trade Ideas with not a look at a great stock trade. In fact, what I'm going to do is I want to take a look at my scan that I've been raving about for about 3 weeks, and I want to show you how I use it to trade and what keeps me out of a trade also, okay? And I think it's very important because I think people have the wrong idea that, when I get an alert, this is my favorite scan right now, the abnormal option activity plus the 10-day daily break, that I just immediately take the trade no matter what. Well, no. Again, this is still an idea. Yes, I love the ideas probably more than any other scan I've got, but it still requires that I take a look at it. Well, okay, let me take a look at, I shouldn't have had this loaded already, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So look at CIFR, and hopefully it'll load. Come on. Sorry guys, it takes a while I'm doing a video. There we go. So you see that red line up here? That was, now you can't see it. I mean, when we got this alert at 379, right up here, the first thing I noticed was this red line, and that meant that was the next high looking left on the daily chart. Now it would have been back here. No, if I put a weekly chart up, you would see it better probably. But on that day, if I back this daily chart up, that was the next high looking left. That absolutely said to me, I'm not taking the trade. Yes, it poked its head just a little bit above it, but it may be really pause and say, well, do I really want to take this when the next high is so close? So that was a no-go. Take a look at CGEN. Again, it's going to take a bit of time to load just because I'm doing this video and I've got so many resources tied up. There we go. Look what happened here. We get the alert right up here at 245. Look at where the next high is at 250. First thing I see, I don't take the trade. Now, had it popped through this, and then I would have been able to look left and seeing where the next high was. But the fact that it got right into that high, I said to myself, well, I'm not taking the trade unless it really takes that out. And look what happened. It never did, and it actually fell. And then the last one is ANY. ANY. Only had 3 alerts today. And look what happened with ANY. Now, this is what you can't see. If I brought up the weekly chart, you would see it. But when I first had that alert, on the daily chart, there was a red line just over $2. It was around 204. There is the next high looking left, okay, on the daily chart, 216. So you get an alert at 203. I mean, that's just, for me, it's just too close. I need a lot more room where a stock can keep running before it hits the next high. That's just my style of trading. It doesn't absolutely mean that, because there's a high looking left, that it's going to stall there. But I've just been trading, in my trading style, I've just seen too many times where a stock, even though it's just one day at a high, that a stock, and it happened maybe weeks ago, and a stock gets into that high and it just stops. And maybe later on it pops through. I don't know. But I just wanted to give you a little insight, just because, this is my favorite scan. I don't take the trades unless they set up correctly. And in all 3 cases, they just didn't set up correctly for me. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the trading room. So have a great evening tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.